The Women's Democracy Network helps women find a voice in politics. WDN Conversations highlights women who are leaders in this effort.
Today we're speaking with Miss Ruth Oniang'o from Kenya. Professor Ruth Oniang'o was appointed in 2003 to Kenya's 9th Parliament. She's also the founder and executive director of the Rural Outreach Program, a nonprofit community development organization with the goal of transforming the lives of poor rural families in Western Kenya. In 2007, she was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award by the Kenya Coalition for Action and Nutrition and also received the Woman of the Year Award from the American Biographical Institute. Welcome, Ruth.
Thank you.
First, I want to ask you to talk a little bit about your current involvement in the Women's Democracy Network.
Well, my current involvement started 3 years ago, and it's all because I support women's voices in development. I support women's participation in national building. I support especially young women leadership in whatever we do. And so when this opportunity came up, I took it on very quickly, and I've really enjoyed my participation, and I enjoy meeting women from around the world and listening to their experiences and realizing that women's issues, women's challenges are the same all over the world.
And how do you think participating in Women's Democracy Network and hearing these other stories helps you help women in your own home country of Kenya?
What this does is when we come together and listen to each other's experiences, whether in the meeting formally or just outside as we interact, is that you pick up new ways of doing things, new approaches to issues, and you can easily find that as something you can try in your own environment. And it also encourages you and gives you energy to go back and continue with the struggle, actually, because to a large extent, in many of our countries, especially those of us from developing countries, it is a struggle. And so you come up with the new tools, new ideas, and new energy. And then you are able to say, I'll continue. And at the end of the day, I should be able to have something to show. So that's what really motivates me and keeps me going.
What do you think to date has been your most memorable experience with WDN?
To date, what has been my most memorable experience is that WDN has grown. You know, it started 3 years ago. It was like a seed planted. Nobody knew where it was going to go, and all of a sudden, especially as one of the founding members, I found that it has really grown so fast, and it's being, recognized, and many women now want to join. There's a lot of training going on, and there's a lot of enthusiasm, and each time we come together, it is like a family who have been apart for a whole year, and we are coming back together with new ideas, with what we have achieved, and we're just ready to share it. And then we are able to just all of us laugh again. You know, laughter is therapeutic, and especially for women who experience challenges, especially in their own home countries so much. So that laughter for me is just great. It's an international laughter.
And why would you encourage other women all over the world, or even in Kenya, to become part of WDN and work with these other women?
I would encourage them, and I actually do, Jackie. I go back and I say, look, let's all come together. And most importantly, I've found as I've grown in leadership that many women have great ideas. There are many ideas, but they don't have the confidence to speak this out. So unless you speak it out, unless it is documented, it doesn't matter. So I feel that we just need to invest more in getting women to speak up. It won't cost you anything. You can actually do it without losing anything. It's not a risk you are taking. It's something you are doing that you must do as a woman who is educated. And I think that's what education does for us women. And it's important that all women, wherever they are, get involved in this. And it's important also that society as a whole, you know, because we operate in an environment of culture, in an environment of family, with males around us, and that we don't exist in isolation. And so as we go ahead, we have to show the whole society, the whole family environment, the community, that women can develop, women can be in leadership, women can speak up without threatening the social structure, the core of society.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you very much.